Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really fantastic fable. It's a story originally crafted for young learners, but honestly, the lesson here is absolutely crucial for every single one of us. We're going to explore a real-life superpower. And no, it's not flying and it's not super strength. It's actually the ability to master your own mind. Let me ask you something. Have you ever sat down to study, maybe opened a book to knock out some work, but suddenly you find yourself thinking about literally anything else? Does your mind ever jump around like a restless bird? You're supposed to be reading, but your brain is miles away, dreaming about video games, scrolling on your phone, or wondering what your friends are up to. If that hits a little close to home, trust me, you are definitely not alone.
Section 1. The Restless Mind. Let's meet Kabir.
So, I want to introduce you to a young boy from a small village named Kabir. Now, Kabir was this incredibly intelligent kid with loads of potential, but he had one massive problem. He just couldn't focus. Whenever he started his homework, his attention would just fly right out the window. He'd get instantly distracted by a video game, a notification buzzing on his phone, or just wanting to see his friends. His attention was literally everywhere except where it needed to be. His dad saw this happening and gave him a really powerful warning. He basically told him, "Son, your mind is like a wild horse. If you do not control it, it will take you in the wrong direction." His father knew that if you really want to achieve your dreams, you've got to discipline your mind. But as you might guess, Kabir didn't exactly take this seriously at first.
Section 2. The Wise Teacher's Challenge. A Visit to Guruji.
Because Kabir was kind of brushing off the advice, his father decided to take him to a wise old teacher named Guruji, someone famous for helping young people find success. Guruji didn't give Kabir a long, boring lecture. Instead, he handed him a small glass of water and gave him what sounded like a deceptively simple challenge. He said, "Hold this glass and walk around my garden without spilling a single drop." Sounds incredibly easy, right? Well, after that short little walk, Kabir ended up spilling exactly half of the water. Why? Because the whole time he was walking, he was hearing birds chirping, leaves rustling, other kids laughing nearby, and every single time he looked around to see what was making the noise, splash, the water spilled.
Section 3. The Secret of the Glass. Guruji's Hidden Lesson.
So, Kabir comes back with a half-empty glass, and Guruji asks, "Why did you spill so much?" Kabir was honest and just said, "I got distracted." And that led to a massive realization. Guruji explained the whole thing. The glass you're holding, that's your goal. The water inside of it represents your focus. And all those distractions, the birds, the kids laughing, that is just the noise of the world trying to pull your attention away. Then Guruji dropped this absolute truth bomb on him. He said, "If you do not discipline your mind to stay fixed on your purpose, you will lose everything before you know it. Just like that spilled water, your potential and your dreams will literally slip away if you let the world's noise break your focus." Section 4. Taming the Wild Horse. Kabir's training begins. From that day forward, Kabir completely shifted his mindset. He made a firm decision to tame his wild horse mind, and he started small, just implementing 3 daily habits. First, he woke up at the exact same time every single day to build a solid routine. Second, he strictly limited his phone use. And third, he started practicing just a few minutes of meditation every morning to calm his mind right before starting the day. Now look, I've got to be honest with you. This was incredibly difficult at first. His mind still wandered all the time. But the real secret was gently pulling that wandering mind back to the task at hand. Every time he caught himself thinking about a game or his friends, he would just rein it in and pull his focus right back. It's literally like doing a push-up for your brain. And you have to look at the results. Days turned into weeks, and Kabir could actually feel a real difference. By actively training his focus, his memory got significantly better, and his grades at school started shooting straight up. Section 5. The Ultimate Test. The National Competition. Fast forward a full year later, and this huge national competition was announced. We're talking highly complex problems and a super strict time limit. Now, building focus isn't magic. It's a process. Day 1 was meeting Guruji. A few weeks later, he started seeing those early results. But it took a full year of daily, consistent practice for him to be ready to enter this national competition. During the actual test, the contrast in that room was just amazing. On one side, you had all these other students completely panicking over the tricky questions and the ticking clock. But then you look over at Kabir,
and he is just calmly focusing on one single question at a time. He was treating every single question exactly like that glass of water Guruji gave him. No spilling, no looking around at all the noise.
Section 6. Master your own mind. The boy who mastered his mind.
When the results finally came in, Kabir won the whole thing. From then on, he was known around his village as the boy who mastered his mind. And he proved something that we should all really take away from this. A disciplined mind is actually stronger than natural talent. It's stronger than luck. It is even stronger than raw intelligence. Focus really is your ultimate tool for success.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final provocative question. Are you ready to tame your wild horse and start your next chapter of success today? If you felt even a little spark of motivation from Kabir's story, don't just let it fade away. Share this explainer with a friend who might need a little focus boost in their life too, and start your very own journey of wisdom and focus right now. Thanks so much for hanging out and learning with me today.